Most middle-class families in America are doing everything they were told to do. They work hard. They show up every day. They pay their bills. They try to live responsibly. From the outside, their lives look stable. There's a house, a car in the driveway, groceries in the fridge. Nothing appears broken. And yet beneath that stability, something feels heavier every year. The pressure grows quietly. Paychecks arrive, but they disappear faster. Raises happen, but relief never follows. Savings move slowly. Expenses move quickly. And the question many middle-class families silently ask themselves is this: if we're doing everything right, why does life still feel financially tight? The truth is uncomfortable. The middle class isn't failing because people are lazy or irresponsible. They're struggling because the system they depend on was built around constant maintenance. Income must continue. Bills must be paid. Life must be sustained. And once that cycle begins, stepping outside of it becomes harder with every passing year. One of the most powerful forces shaping the middle class is the illusion of stability. A steady paycheck creates a powerful psychological effect. It feels like control. Every 2 weeks, money arrives, rent gets paid, the car payment clears, groceries are covered, utilities stay on, life appears organized, predictable, stable. And that stability creates a sense of security. But there's a hidden weakness inside this structure. Most middle-class households are not supported by accumulated assets. They are supported by expected income. The mortgage depends on salary. The car loan depends on salary. The credit limit depends on salary. Everything is built on the assumption that the paycheck will continue without interruption. And most of the time it does, which makes the system feel reliable. But it also makes the system fragile. Because when income is the foundation of everything, financial stability becomes dependent on continuous work. If income pauses, even briefly, the entire structure begins to wobble. The middle class often lives in a carefully balanced system. Income enters. Expenses leave. Very little remains in between. And psychologically, that balance feels safe, because nothing is currently collapsing. But safety built entirely on ongoing income is not strength. It is maintenance. And maintenance requires constant effort. Something subtle begins to happen. Life expands. A promotion arrives. The apartment becomes a house. The used car becomes a new one. Dining out becomes more frequent. Convenience replaces effort. Streaming services multiply. Subscriptions grow quietly in the background. Each change feels reasonable. After all, earning more should mean living better. And for a moment, it does. The upgrade feels exciting. The new environment feels rewarding, but the human brain adapts quickly. What once felt luxurious slowly becomes normal. The upgraded house becomes the standard. The higher car payment becomes routine. The nicer neighborhood becomes the expectation. And once something feels normal, losing it feels like loss. This is how lifestyle inflation quietly shapes middle-class finances. Expenses grow alongside income. Every raise funds new obligations. Every improvement resets the baseline. So income rises. But freedom does not. Because when life expands at the same speed as earnings, wealth never forms. There is movement, but not progress. Another force shaping the middle class: social pressure. Americans live in an environment where financial signals are everywhere. Neighborhoods display success. Social media displays lifestyles. Advertisements display ideal lives. And slowly, these signals begin to shape expectations. A better car signals progress. A renovated kitchen signals achievement. Private school signals responsibility. Vacation photos signal success. Even when people don't consciously compete, comparison happens naturally. If neighbors upgrade, upgrading feels reasonable. If others carry debt, debt feels normal. And consumer culture reinforces this constantly. Advertisements rarely sell products. They sell identity. They sell the feeling of moving forward, and refusing those signals can sometimes feel like falling behind. So spending becomes more than practical. It becomes emotional. People spend for comfort. Comfort after stress. Comfort after long work weeks. Comfort after feeling exhausted. It's not greed, it's relief. Relief from pressure. Relief from comparison. Relief from the constant demand to keep up. And over time, emotional spending blends into everyday life. No crisis, no explosion, just steady financial pressure disguised into a pattern. Income rises, expenses rise, responsibilities rise, but flexibility stays the same. Each promotion creates higher expectations. Each raise funds new obligations. Each improvement resets the baseline. So progress feels constant. But position remains unchanged, and the longer this pattern continues, the harder it becomes to question it. Because questioning the system feels like questioning your entire life design. Your home, your career, your routine, your identity. Security becomes the priority, not freedom. People defend stability, even when stability limits them, because the alternative feels uncertain. So they continue, working, maintaining, paying, sustaining. The system doesn't collapse. It simply continues, smoothly, predictably, endlessly. Because people are careless. Most middle-class families are disciplined, responsible, hard-working. They follow the rules they were taught. Work hard, earn steadily, build a stable life. But stability alone does not always create freedom. And when income and lifestyle grow together, progress can feel real even when financial position remains unchanged. Years pass quietly,